Trees are all marked. Everything that's marked gets destroyed.
Destroyed.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. What I'm looking at today is the official trailer for the Arborist, which is a professional in the practice of arboriculture, which is the cultivation, management, and study of various trees, shrubs, vines, and other perennial woody plants in dendrology and horticulture. Though the movie revolves around a grief-stricken arborist, which I've defined, and her son, who awaken a haunting when they began felling trees at the estate of a mysterious recluse. That sounds interesting, and my thing is, I tend to like horror that revolves around nature, essentially saying, I'm done with you humans fucking things up, because part of me wishes nature would do that. Arguably, nature does do that. Various plagues, for instance AIDS, could be interpreted, I'm not saying it is, but could be interpreted as nature getting a little tired of our shit. Measles, earthquakes, tsunamis, the planet trying to shake us off, in other words. Because on a planetary scale, we are not unlike insects. And maybe, just maybe, it's getting a little tired of us. In any case, let's look at the official trailer for The Arborist.
It's a beautiful property you got. Been here a long time?
All my life, plus whatever's left of it.
Well, if you want to brief me on the job, we can start right away.
What are those things?
Trees are all marked. Everything that's marked gets destroyed.
Destroyed.
There's a tractor and a splitter in the garage. Grind the stumps out.
How many people live in that mansion, you think?
Just him.
Just the old guy by himself?
What is that place?
Happier days.
The tree is dying.
What happened?
It became susceptible to fungus. At this point, it's basically killing itself.
Feel the weight. Feel the longing. When we share stories of our loss, we come to terms with our grief. We realize we're not alone.
What's out there?
It's too dark.
Wyatt. Help me.
I couldn't see.
The book says, yet he does not leave the guilty unpunished. He punishes the children and their children for the sin of the parents to the third and fourth generation. Oh, yes. Perhaps he's not telling the truth.
Wyatt doesn't lie. Wyatt!
Children are not supposed to die before their parents.
Where's my son?
Get out!
The world moves on, but for us,
Rachel! Rachel!
time is frozen in its tracks.
Well, that was the official trailer for The Arborist. And initially I was thinking it reminded me of the Space 1999 Season 2 episode, The Rules of Luton, which is better than you might think. It's oftentimes disparaged, but it's a decent episode. It's not nearly as bad as some people would like you to think. It's not great, but it's not bad either. In any case, that interpretation would have been inaccurate based on this trailer. It looks more like, if you recall, Pet Cemetery, particularly when the children are going to the pet cemetery in masks to bury their departed pets. The feel is very much that. It looks really interesting and strikes me also as a bit of folk horror, like movies like The Wicker Man, for instance, or Midsummer, which I define as horror movies based upon the myths and mores of a particular group of people. So this looks really good. The trailer is very atmospheric. I like the idea of how children are being treated as the vector to this evil, which seems to revolve around a certain stand of trees. Very interesting. I like what I see. So what do you think? This is Brian with screenfiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. If you agree, disagree, let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like, follow, or buy me a coffee.